Oh, today is going to be an interesting day because we're going to talk about, and I want you to listen very, very closely to what I'm about to tell you, chronic gas. Yeah, chronic gas. Now, there's millions and millions of Americans that go through their days with chronic gas problems. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. If you're eating wrong, if you're not doing things right, you're going to have gas. Now, chronic gas is another story, but let's talk about it right now. So get ready, sit down, take a load off your feet, and just listen. It won't take long. Now, although there are dozens of hundreds of tests that can be conducted from the intestines on down, and there's lots of them, the main cause of this problem, the chronic gas, is, listen closely, listen, insufficient digestive enzymes in your stomach. And you can tell me all day, oh, I've got too much acid in my stomach, and I have all this other problem that's affecting me, and my doctor tells me that I need to take Tums and all those other things. Well, if that's what you want to do, that's up to you. Now, insufficient digestive enzymes in the stomach is a big deal, and this can be true for anyone. But listen closely, this is especially true for those people over 65. Now, you're saying, well, I'm only 30 or I'm only 40. Oh, okay. Well, if you have gas, you might want to listen because you don't have as much acid in your stomach as you think you probably do, and that's going to help cause gas. So when the stomach produces an inadequate amount of digestive enzymes, things that break things down, food is not completely broken down before it passes into your intestines. It should be broken down to tiny little micronutrients, but it's not because you don't have the right amount of enzymes, digestive enzymes in your stomach. So when food that is unprepared for the intestines passes along, the body is now incapable of continuing normal digestion. That's what happens when you age. Instead, what's going to happen is portions of the food that you've eaten begin to ferment. Now, this is a form of rotting. That's right. Think about putting a piece of meat out and it just sits out in the hot sun and rots. Well, your body's warm. Just to give you a picture of that. Aside from bloating, heartburn, reflux, constipation, or even diarrhea, the main symptom of fermentation or rotting is chronic gas. So if you got gas, you don't have the proper amount of digestive enzymes in your stomach to break it down before it goes to the intestines. So you have this rotting going on, and that turns into chronic gas. So before you subject yourself to an amazing array of expensive and sometimes invasive tests, what you want to do is simply enhance your stomach's digestive enzymes and see what happens. Now, if you reach out to me, I would tell you to take 4 Zypan tablets from Standard Process Labs with each meal for 2 weeks and see if the problem diminishes. Now, we're talking about chronic gas here. If they do diminish, you have solved your problem with the most common cure, enhanced digestive enzymes in your stomach. Now, all you got to do is simply continue using Zypan for up to 6 months and then slowly, potentially reduce the dose to maybe 3. If you have some gas that comes back, well then you're going to have to stay at 4. Now remember, as you age, you're losing your ability to produce digestive enzymes. So it's not like you're going to do this like a medication, and once you get rid of the symptoms, then you just stop taking it. No, that's not what's going to work. So this product, Zypan, actually helps your stomach rebuild its digestive enzyme production mechanisms. It helps it rebuild. Got it? So if you take Zypan and you find that you get intense burning, well, you prove that you have adequate digestive enzymes and possibly an ulcer. Stop the Zypan and know that you have eliminated at least one cause for chronic gas by your own diagnostic test, your own, which didn't cost you much of anything. Next, you turn to the second most common cause of chronic gas, gallbladder problems, with or without gallstones. So we check the stomach, we put 4 Zypan every meal, We got rid of the gas, so that takes care of the problem. We put 4 tablets in our system, and it didn't help. It might have caused even some burning. So now we know we've worked on the stomach. Let's go to the gallbladder. That's next. So what you do then is you take 6 AF beta food after each meal for a few weeks and observe your symptoms. A sluggish, and most people have a sluggish gallbladder, trust me on that, or stale bile sludge, it's sludge, in the bile ducts of their system will disallow your body to digest food properly, resulting in, you guessed it, chronic gas. AF beta food contains betaine, which enhances bile production and flow. And if your gas disappears after 6 AF beta food after every meal, guess what? You found the problem and you've solved it. You just continue taking the 6 AF beta food after every meal. And simply continue using AF beta food for up to 6 months, and then you can begin to cut back a little bit. But I always take 5, 6, and it's just good. It's just good for you. And if you have something wrong with your stomach and it's got a little queasy, take some AF beta food, because it's amazing what it does, especially if you keep that gallbladder clean and the bile ducts clean. Because what happens is, if you have a new car, you should have the oil changed at least every 10,000 miles, if not 5,000 or 6,000 miles. Same thing goes for your gallbladder. When was the last time you changed the oil filter in your gallbladder? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know I had one. Well, okay, you don't. So how do you do it? You thin the bile, you keep the bile thin, and you do that with AF beta food. It works. I can tell you it works. So these 2 simple tests, the Zypan and the AF beta food tests and procedures, will solve most people's chronic gas problems. However, if you still have problems after using Zypan and after using AF beta food, what you want to do is you want to check if dairy products or gluten from wheat, rye, and barley are causing the gas. So how do you do that? Well, you cut out all dairy products for 2 weeks. If the gas stops, guess what? Dairy products are the cause of your chronic gas. If you cut out the wheat, the rye, or the barley, and the gas stops, there you go. You found the answer. What you're doing is simply eliminating these from your diet for 2 weeks and see if they help. Now, if you still have chronic gas, that's a wrap for our video today. And if you enjoyed this journey with us, don't forget to hit the like button. It's like giving us a virtual high five, which we really like. And if you got something to say or an awesome idea to share, we'll do it. Drop a comment below. We love reading your thoughts. We really do. Most importantly, if you know someone who would love this video as much as you did, and I hope you did, share it with them. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, or even that one person who always makes your day brighter. Sharing is not just caring. It's also spreading knowledge and joy. So go ahead, spread the love, and let's keep this wonderful community growing. Until next time, this is Dr. Ivan Carney. Stay curious, stay awesome, and keep making a difference in the world.